Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero here, up for another gunpla review. In today's episode, we are reviewing the Wing Gundam Zero Phoenix, or I'm just going to call it the Wing Zero Phoenix. Technically it's the Wing Gundam Zero Phoenix, but I'm just going to call it the Wing Gundam Phoenix, just to make my life easier. So this dude comes from, I believe, the manga shoot-off of Gundam Build Fighters, so yeah. So this is obviously a modified version of the Wing Zero. But I don't know what other mobile suits were using it. I just think it's just a really modded out Wing Zero, which is pretty cool. And it's supposed to have like fire attributes due to the, clear orange flame style, effect parts. Which I get because, you look at the other orange themed clear plastic ones like aka the Tri Burning, the Tamaki Burning, the Build Burning. So all those dudes have the similar effect parts, so you get this dude. So, I got this dude on Amazon. So, I do believe they have that there, and maybe our friends at Galactic Toys, I'm not 100% sure. But, enough of that, let's get into the video itself. Okay, so this is the Phoenix with not everything due to the, again, backlog kit. But it does come with a stand, which I thought was pretty neat. So, let's talk about the Gundam itself. Actually, let me grab the original Wing Zero, so we can do it, compare and contrast. Kind of like I did with the Sky Blue, but more in detail. Ta-da. So, here's the Wing Zero. So, obviously, they changed the shield. The beam rifle is exactly the same, other than the yellow part was replaced with orange. The body obviously got some changes. And let's check out the wings, because as you can clearly see here, they're just regular wings here. Here, they actually hold his weapons. Like, part of the wings are actually his swords, which I thought was pretty cool. And the back of it is a lot wider, as you can clearly see. So minusing the obvious color differences, the orange being, a lot of the blue becoming white, and several pieces of it turning, and the yellow being erased completely. Yeah. So there's obviously difference in color, and design on the body, for the most part. But yeah. So that's the difference between the Wing Zero and the Wing Zero Phoenix. So, let me put the Wing Zero back. I'll put it right next to its counterpart, the Sky Blue, and now we'll focus back on you. Alright, now you saw the differences between the Wing Zero and its counterpart. Let's do the articulation on this dude itself. It will have vaguely the same articulation as the Wing Zero. And also, it does have a parts formation into Phoenix mode / plane mode. So, you have that. Arm bend, not great. I do like this piece, so you do get more distance on the arm, but not by much. Again, it's mostly for parts formation. The shoulder back, put that back down. Good ab crunch. Let's get up. Decent kick up. Solid knee bend. As you can clearly see, the foot's supposed to do that because, again, transformation. Into plane mode. Do we got the splits? We won't because of the side skirts, but wow, the side skirts literally stop where the legs do. It's pretty neat. Now, like I was saying before, let's see if I can actually get the... There it is. I was like, how do I take off this to get the sword? That would just take this sword apart. Oh. There we go. You pull it off right here. And bam, Phoenix sword. Which can I believe either slide right into the hand or you have to do the sandwich style. Up, sandwich style. But, and to put it back, you see this slot right here. It goes into here. Go in like that, and hold on. Sorry about that. Dogs lost their minds for 5 seconds. Oy. Okay, so the hands are on a ball joint, so quite easy to swap out hands. Let's pop that back in. Shoulders get a good distance on it, so it's good for posability there. I do like the extra features on the head. So head's also on a ball joint, so you get good articulation here. You don't really get as much articulation in the wings as you do in the original Wing Zero, but you get some decent posability out of these guys. And like I said multiple times, you can, if you have the parts for it, transform it into the Phoenix form. I do not, because I'm not a huge fan of parts formation, and again, this is a backlog kit, so I either chuck them or shove them in a drawer somewhere. So, and of course, sturdy as all sin. And of course, like I said, it comes with these basic stands that come in this kit, which is awesome. If you, sorry, I didn't mean to whack the camera. If you need a stand and you don't feel like spending money on it. I know some Gunpla reviewers do not like the stands that come with it, or they're not a fan of. Personally, I like them because you're shelling out the money for the suit, you might as well get a free stand with it. But that's just my opinion. Their opinions aren't wrong. They're quite valid, actually. But my opinion is I enjoy having these stands. If they work. Because there have been some master grades that come with a free stand that those things are garbage. The mobile suit would just tip over bad. But with that being said, so let's just wrap up this review, and yeah. So, the Wing Zero Phoenix. Would I recommend it? Yes. If you love the Wing Zero, I would recommend this. If you like build fighters and the variants, offshoots and one-shots and whatever, excuse me, then yes, I would recommend it. If you're not a fan of the Wing Zero, I suppose I wouldn't recommend it because you don't like the Wing Zero. You wouldn't like any of its offshoots anyway. Or maybe you will, who knows. But I do recommend occasionally leaving it on the stand or whatnot, because as you saw before, if your footing is not right, it will literally tip backwards, as you clearly can tell. So you have to make sure its feet are perfectly flat. Not even a slight tilt backwards, because since all this weight is back here, it will tilt towards the weight. It is annoying, but it is what it is. Also, be careful when you're trying to remove the sword. You could actually pull this segment off. And attaching it's easy, but it can be annoying after a while. So, I will recommend being careful. Also, I do believe it does come with the beam sabers that comes with the Wing Zero, because again, this is just a rebuild of it, just modified. And technically, the hands should be easily replaceable. Yeah, it's the same hands from every Gundam Wing kit. So, if you need a spare hand or something, then there you go. You can kick it from this dude. Since technically it is partially compatible with the other Gundam Wing kits, since it's similar built as the Wing Zero. But with that being said, it does have flaws, as you can clearly tell. Like, it is kind of sticker heavy. Got a sticker here, sticker in there. Of course, the eyes and camera. So it's not really sticker heavy. I apologize, I was kind of wrong with that. But yeah, it does have flaws. I'm not going to say it doesn't. But, like, the articulation isn't that great, but it does look really cool, so I'm willing to look past it. But with that being said, again, if you're a Gundam Wing fan like I am, that's why I got it, because it was like, version of the Wing Zero? Interesting. Opposed to the version of the, Death Sight we got. Sorry, rant. I'm not going to get in my rant how much I hate the Live Lance Heaven and why should the Death Sight hell be a freaking Bandai premium, but this thing gets to be released to the mass public. Not getting into that again. Okay, so with that being said, this is a good kit. Solid, gets you where you need to be. Really cool looking. Yes, you'll need some stickers and or paint to make it perfect, but what gunpla doesn't? So, I'll see you guys in the next episode on Sunday, which will be about the Dynamis from Gundam 00. I can say that confidently because it's sitting right on my desk. So, and I want to thank everybody for watching and still being here. I'm so happy that it's been a weekend. We're solidly still in the 200. We haven't gone past 200, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I was hoping to get to 200 before my birthday and Christmas, so we did that. Neat. So, my holiday gift came out. I got to 200 subscribers. It's awesome. That's hopefully we can get to like 210 before the new year. I'm realistic. I aim low. I'm shooting for 210. Hey, if we can blow past that, even better. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. If you want to support the channel, links are down below. Remember, Galactic Toys is only good for 24 hours. And I believe Entertainment Earth is good for 48. But I would just stick to be 24 hours just to be safe. If you don't want to use those, you can always buy one of my books to support me. Yes, I'm also a writer if you're new to the channel. So, thanks for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.